Yo. Yo. Okay, yo, what's up, you guys? Sorry about craziness is happening here, you know. Like, I'm touching things I'm not supposed to. Like, smoke machine. Like, what's going on with the Nissan? Still giving me lean codes. What I did, I changed all the O2 sensors, so 2 brand new upstream for each bank, 1 and 1, and I changed the mid-pipe O2 sensor that's down on after the catalytic converter, reading the amounts. I changed out the intake design, which I don't think is the main thing. It could be leaking somewhere, so I'm not saying that, which I'm gonna test for right now. The car being worked on, I did like the valve cover gaskets, and I did like intake gasket, EGR gasket, but I did not clean the EGR, so I don't know if that could cause symptoms like this. And it's pretty much like symptoms like running lean, and I was playing with the codes pretty much both sides, so I was bouncing between the bank 1 and bank 2 trying to find the code that been popping up. So that's why I changed O2 sensors. Fuel system wise, the whole fuel system being redone. It got a new pump, it got a new filter, it got a new regulator, and it got injectors cleaned. It's a nice TT, sir, very nice. I don't think the MAF is faulty, but it could be going out, so I don't know if now it through both banks, so I would think that yeah, I haven't changed the MAF because that thing is expensive, and I don't know if like the aftermarket store ones are any good. What else I got changed on the car? I think that's it. What else I need? Oh, spark plugs, of course, you know, so it's not gonna be like a spark plug issue or anything like that. The car is being maintained, but like the other day the car was running fine, and then once I'm getting this lean code for both sides now, which popped up after an oil change. So the car was running fine, and then I did an oil change, and pops up with a lean code for both sides. So I don't know if you guys familiar with this issue. I would guess either the MAF sensor, and honestly the other thing I would guess that would be my ECU, which would be probably the most expensive to replace. About this smoke testing machine on Amazon, it's $160, because the other smoke machine you would need compressed air to blow through the smoke on the machine or something like that. So pretty much it just fills up the thing with smoke. I already set it up. Oh yeah. So what we're gonna wait for is to fill up with smoke. So they're filling it up with smoke. Well, I don't see anything, dude. Huh? I don't see a leak on the car, dude. Well, find any walking brake on it. So what we came to the conclusion, I should either smoke test my exhaust, so see if I have any exhaust leaks that can throw up the O2 sensors. Conclusion we got to, it could be a leak on the EGR valve. And actually, guess what or not, I wanted to replace it, but I totally forgot about it, is that I have a brand new one. I have a gasket to it too. So instead of just cleaning it, I'm gonna try to replace it. So I guess y'all just hang tight, because it's gonna be crazy in a minute. Okay, you guys, so rundown project. I started replacing the EGR, right? But this guy online, I saw a video, because I was like, okay, how is it exactly located? I mean, I don't know everything, you know, so I have to YouTube shit. This guy was doing this exactly. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you. So that's the main EGR line that's coming from the exhaust into the EGR that's over there with the 2 bolts, and then it has the walking line on the top, and then it has another line where the EGR goes more forward right there. So I soaked it with WD-40, and then what this guy did was actually pretty fucking smart. So I give the guy credit. found this video, my guy. He put a crescent on that main nut, right? And this worked really well. I don't know, someone asked me like, how did I disconnect this one, I think, from the EGR, and I haven't replaced the EGR. Actually, I was just about to replace the EGR some time ago, who knows when. Pretty much what he did, it's like so smart and made it so easy, because I think it would have been a struggle with a BITCH to get it off. Down there, he put the wrench on it and tapped the top of the wrench just like this. Hold on. And this actually worked like a charm, you know, breaking that not loose. So now it's loose already, so it's coming off. So I'm like, props to you, my guy. I owe you a beer, bro. No, 2 12mm nuts on studs holding this on, with the gasket on the back side that goes to the engine, as well as the other one over there. And I just use a long extension with a 12 deep socket. Alright, you guys, on the top, the hose was easily removable with a plier like this, and I just went on it from the top and kept twisting it and a little bit pulling it off. And it's trying to come now. Just have to get that line kind of pried out of it, huh? There you go. Oh, so it had washers. Yep. We gotta replace these. So we get lazy. Voila. There we go. It's not that bad. Alright, one more thing, you guys. The gasket on that housing over there is not coming really off in one piece. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a blade and just kind of peel it off. I can't keep chipping away from it with the blade. Okay, you guys, after a bit of prying, actually I managed to get this gasket off. The reason you don't want that double gasket is because you would have a vacuum leak. Although it's not the best one because it's like this paper gasket, but fuck it, we run it, see what it does. Alright, so first the gasket is gonna go on, so always double check, you know, put it on both sides, see which side it goes on and fits as it's supposed to. Then the next thing, I replaced the washers. I didn't have the hardware, so I just put the old hardware back. That should be fine with 2 new lock washers on this thing. I guess it's for the vibrations, you know. Bit of fight to get this thing on. But yeah, you slide it back on. So you gotta find one of the other hoses there. Like slide it all the way. Oh yeah, it took me a good hour to figure that out, but if you ever do this job, and if you have a small pry bar, like a screwdriver or something that fits, you put that on the top of that line. I don't know if I can make it visible. See the line and then see the pry bar? Yeah, that's what I did, and then wiggled it around and the nut over there went on. The other one is easy to put back, and then pretty much you just want to put back the hardware on it and replace your lock washers on it, because they come with lock washers. The reason why is so if it wiggles, it doesn't wiggle loose and comes off, backs out the nut because of the engine's vibrations probably. And don't forget to put up the vacuum line on the top. So I put everything back and made everything a little bit better. Put everything back there. I mean, it's not a bad job, you just have to move those hoses out of the way. And I put everything on my intake back, and I made a support via zip ties, so but it should work better and it shouldn't rub. Man, 4th of July or not, I feel bad about like working, because I'm supposed to be, you know, celebrating 4th of July. I gotta get my shitbox running, so sorry. Like shit. If it would be running, I wouldn't have to do this. but I got the smoke machine set up, so just let the craziness happen, and I'm gonna use the battery from my Integra. I don't know if I could hang it though. Now you just have to wait until it fills up with smoke. But I'm trying to look for leaks around the sensor. I don't see no fucking exhaust leak, dude. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Didn't see anything anywhere on the system that would have smoke come out of it. So seems fine to me. I don't see anything unusual, which sucks, because then I don't know where the problem is. Freaking Nissan, man, like they don't make it easy.